Yo, what up, man? Mbg Mafia, Matt Malik. You know what I mean? Masterminds for the people. Joe 69 Flavors. MBG Mafia, man. We back for another episode. Like we always do, bringing y'all the dope content, man. Pardon the camera. I'm having some difficulties with my camera, but we still here. Y'all can see us,
Yeah,
man. We
we
gotta
we still for the
make
message
best
right
what we can
now.
do, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So we just been building, man. We've been working, we still working on the book, how to keep the soul food black. And we just been building on concepts and ideas that me and Matt been coming up with, man, and we really working, man. We're trying to bring y'all a good book, something that's relevant for the times and something that that can be a message, for black people, for us as black people, man, in our communities, in our neighborhoods, for ourselves as adults, men and women, for children and everybody, man. So we just working on the book, and today we was going over some concepts, man. We was talking about the hate that we see towards the black man and the black woman, the black race in general, going back to police brutality and the civil rights and everything, back in the 60s. And we was talking about how we had people, our people had determination as black people and wanted something better, like we had the Black Panthers back in the 60s. We had historical figures like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, and Huey Newton and Bobby Seale and the Panthers, man. How did we lose that? We had revolutionary figures. We was willing to riot, man, and do whatever we had to do to see justice, for our people. So we still gotta, uphold and live that, man. And we just still want to know, why the hate? Why is, after 50 and 60 years, you still have police brutality and killings of black people, unjustly. So these are just a few of the things that we're talking about in the book, man. So I'm gonna let Matt, give y'all a little more.
yeah. I want to say this is for other coaches to learn our struggles. Also, what we go through on a daily basis of life. How it is in our community. We need to, you know, let people know what's really going on, and I don't even know how, from all the way decades ago, how other coaches can really go against us like that, and because we really weren't bothering nobody. If you look at it, we were over in Africa. Our ancestors was over in Africa, and they were they were victimized over there, and uh, took from their fruits of nature, and you know where our ancestors was at. They were in good hands. They were happy, and they were just living, like any other family would. But other coaches gonna very. If you pick up this book, it's gonna be a beautiful and it's a very strong book. If you pick up this book and you read it, is we gonna share with you what we go through on the everyday. Just because you see us you hear about black people on the news doing this or doing that, does not mean you know their household.
Exactly.
So this would help you get to know who black people really are and how we really think.
Basically, when Matt's, I think what Matt's saying, I'm, emphasizing on it a little more
Right.
is many layers to us as black people, man. It's like, like an orange. When you peel an orange, right?
Mm.
You peel an orange or an apple, you have to peel what's on the outside, the surface, to get to the inside. We don't really know what's on the inside until we get to it. Sometimes we,
Right.
we get to the surface of the orange and you say, man, it's not sweet. Man, it's sour. You was expecting something or you thought it was one thing and it actually was another thing, So this is us as black people. We have many layers. You have black men that's, single fathers that's raising their children. And this is something that we don't see because we so used to seeing, oh, the black man, he lead a home and he leaves the children and, he leaves his woman and he leaves the children. No, you have many, man, I can speak for myself and fellow comrades and friends that I have
Right. Right.
taking care
Right.
of our taking care of our boys by ourselves and our little girls. You know what I mean? Like so, it's many different layers that we have as as black folks. Man, you might not see it because the media is portraying such a negative stereotype that they only project this one thing, and that's all you see. But when you get to know us and you get to be around us, and you say, man, they're totally different people than what we perceived and what what was showed to us. So that's some of the things that we're talking
We
about in the book, man.
Yeah, we don't all have malicious acts that's going on. We actually have a lot of conscious, uh, thoughtful, great goodness people that's in our culture,
Absolutely.
that don't get
A fair shot,
a
man.
fair shot to know who we really are, and giving us the kind of thoughts that me and my brother Malik gives you guys all the time. Um, and you guys gotta learn the way.
Exactly.
We have a gift that we giving y'all back the gift. Um, so just try to understand us
Exactly.
as people, as a culture, and know that we educated too, and we providing the good stuff, not the bad stuff. Um, so just get that in your mind.
Exactly.
Just
So
just build with that.
that's some of the things that we touching on in the book. Like I said, man, everything from relationship, situations and what goes on in relationships and trust, how trust is broken between the black men and the black women,
Mm,
and how it affects the children, man. So it's like the book is real multi, should I say, like multi layered, man. It's many layers to the book.
wow.
So if you reading this book and you like looking for one thing, you're gonna be disappointed because there's so many different things in the book, man. So I'm trying to find, like I said, we come and we share, parts of the book with y'all because we want y'all to, to get where we coming from. We want y'all to purchase the book and we want y'all to enjoy the book. But we're not worrying about copyright infringements, man. We have lawyers. Everything is copyright. We got an LLC, so everything, it's nothing to be stolen. It's just the building, we share together. It's many other people besides us that have talent that's working. So, let's all work together. So I'm trying to find like a nice little excerpt to give y'all from the book. Give me 1 second.
So what I'm saying is that we the world moves so fast. So you might not have time to think about what we think about. We are older men, and but our lives, excuse me, our lives, we we learn from our experiences that we go through every day. This is how we could come to you and give you, what's need to be said, and it needs to be done. People
Right.
just gotta slow down and think about what's going on. Um, you can't move in life without knowing what's going on, and the people that's moving so fast right now and that can't think about it right now because they not of age where they care. But we here to give it to you. You know.
So I'm gonna give y'all a little piece from the book, man. So it goes. So we as black folks want to know why they hate us so much. Meaning why do they hate black folks so much? That is the question. Is it because some people still want to see the black race as slaves? Slavery ended decades ago, and as black people, we came a long way to establish ourselves in American culture. Black people have thrived in every aspect of life in this country, from sports to entertainment to positions of law, government, and independent businesses. Think of sports. We have little black girls now looking up to Venus and Serena, two black girls from Compton, California that made it big. A kid from Akron, Ohio, like LeBron James. A black man born of an African man who became a president like Barack Obama. Our people are unstoppable when we use our mind and ability, and maybe that's why they hate us and they want to stop us from getting further as a people.
Mm.
They don't want to see change. They don't want to see change. They don't want to see change. They don't want to see the change to better another race. Maybe they are afraid of domination from another culture, being that they've been in power for so long. Everything must change. It's a new day and a new time. It's 2022, and we are not going to be held down anymore. We cannot, and we must make things better. and we cannot be stopped. And that's why grandmother's soulful apple pie must live. Black people has the recipe from grandmother to make things better. She is the knowledge, and we are the inheritors of that knowledge
Mm.
that can make us go further with change. You
Right.
can't be afraid of change from another culture that's trying to do better for us and the world, because other cultures established because other cultures established to making their families well off, and we need to do the same to make our families well off and establish, allowing them to become wealthy and prosperous.
Mm.
This will make changes in the economy and stop all the violence and corruption, bringing growth, stability, and development for mankind. As black folks, we need those things so we don't go deeper into poverty and turn us into slaves again. So
Right. Correct.
so we must get together and learn from grandmother's soulful apple pie, because it's the way, and Eminem Productions can show you the way. This culture has to believe in themselves to close the door of hatred against themselves, as well as others hating them too. And the next generation to come after us must be in position to be leaders for the culture in order for it to lead humanity into the next phase in the new into the new next phase in the new dawn of life.
Mm.
That's just a little excerpt, man. We talking about relationships and things like that, and the broken trust. We'll give y'all some more, in the next episode. But
Right.
that's what we doing, man. Like I said, there's many layers to the book. We just dropped a little bit on you about police brutality and racism and how these people still want to see us enslaved. And we're not for it. We're against it. And Eminem Productions is going to keep working to
All
to
the
make better for our
time.
people, man.
All
That's
the
what we want.
time.
We have children. We want to see our
All the
children
time.
be the next future leaders, and guide humanity into the next phase of life. You know what I mean?
Yep. And then we'll be working in the future. We'll be working on another book. Just keeping the movement moving and growing, so we can help this culture, this broken culture, get right, fixed right.
Exactly. So look out, man. We not, we working, and we still gonna keep bringing y'all the dope content. We still got the Joe 69 Flavors
All
Instagram
the
page. We got the
time.
shirts available,
Man, we
the hoodies.
doing
So
it.
if you want the hoodies or the shirts, go to Joe 69 Flavors on Instagram. Shoot me a DM. I'll get whatever you need. Cash App. Send me your payment, and we'll get the shirt right out to you, man. So we still working, man, and we're gonna keep bringing it to y'all.
Shout out YouTube, of course, for just letting us be right here to talk to you about things, issues, different issues and things, and promoting our business and things like that.
Exactly. So be on the lookout, man. We have another video for you and more updates on what we doing, man. Until the next time, stay safe out there, man, and peace.
Peace.